Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an anti-meta Brun deck review because somebody asked me to, because they saw me using it, and we're gonna see lava golem. Basically, say they have two monsters, you can basically tribute their monsters and give them this, and he's got 3000 attack, but they take 1000 damage every standby phase. So yes, it has 3000 attack, but if you use something like gravity bind and combos with it, where it can't attack because level 4 or higher can't attack, or messenger of peace or anything like that, then it's amazing because you've just tributed two of their monsters, and it could be any monster, it could be like a sick monster, and basically they take life points every turn, which is basically the thing of this deck. And if you also use gravity band or anything like that, you can use worm winks, which lets you draw a card, and you could get like a mirror force or something like that to stall. And then Stealth Bird. This is amazing. You can flip it, and then they take 1000 damage, and then you can just flip it over again. So you can just keep flipping it and take 1000 every turn. And obviously, if you've got like a lava golem as well, that's 2000 each turn. And it's really important to have 3 of these, because if you got all 3 down at once, that's 3000 each turn. Effectively, you don't really put it down because it's got 0 of everything. But it's like a quick effect, so when they use an effect, they can just basically send it to the grave, it's gone. And Marshmallow, my favourite card in the game, if they attack this, it can't be destroyed by battle, and if they attack it, then they take 1000 damage the first time. So, and if you use this, no, I can't find it, whatever. Shut up. So basically, yeah, it's my favourite card in the game. Look at it. Wave motion cannon. Each standby phase, you basically add a counter onto it. Well, that's what I do. And however much standby phase is going by, that's how much life points you get if you discard it to the graveyard. So this is probably one of the main cards in the deck. So if you've got 3 of these down and got them all down for 2 turns, that's 6000 damage, and you just discard them on, they take 6000 damage. So it's just probably the biggest card in the deck. So yeah, messenger of peace. Right, say they've got them. Say you don't want monsters with 3000. No, that's a different thing. Shut up, yeah. What's that? So messenger of peace. Monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot declare an attack. So that's similar to that. It's a gravity band, I suppose. So all you got to do is pay 100 life points, and it's only 100. It's not really a big deal. 100 life points, and they can't attack. So if they've got like a Telenite Altair or something like that, can't attack. It's pretty sick. Soldier of Evening Light, you probably know what this does. For 3 turns, they can't attack your opponent basically. So they can't attack, and it's basically stalling, so you can keep using stealth birds, lava golems, so they can't kill you while you're basically stalling. Level up limit area B changes all face up level 4 monsters to defense position. I forgot why this is in a deck. I use it for stuff like worm winks and marshmallow, so then you can use their flip effects. Magic Panther, I don't really like this card, but because it says send one face up continuous trap. The only continuous traps you're going to have is skill drain, vanities, and walls of Ruby Light. But you do get to draw 2 cards, which you can get like, gravity bind, which you can get a gravity bind out of a mirror force or anything like that. What would you want? You just put 3 monsters in your banish thing. You get one and put the rest in your deck and shuffle it. So that's good. You just could get any card here, and if you get swords and you got a crap hand, then that's stalling for 3 turns. So, yeah. Upstart Goblin, the opponent gains 1000, you draw 1 card, simple as that. Mirror Force, the most OP trap in the game. When they attack, you destroy all attack monsters your opponent controls. Skill Drain, all effects on the field are negated. And this is good for monsters which get rid of all your traps and stuff like that. But it's recently been put down to 1, so it's not as OP this deck anymore. So I've had to add like Mirror Force in. That wasn't in before, just added it in. Like Vanities has been put down to 1 as well. So it wasn't as good as it used to be, but it's still good. and better than most anti-meta decks. And so basically that just gets rid of all effects. So, and vanities, that stops special summons. If you're coming up against a deck which relies on special summons, then they're pretty much screwed if you get like something like Gravity Bind, where they can't attack. So they can't get rid of any monster on the field. So then this doesn't go, because it says if a card is set from a deck on the field to a graveyard, destroy it. So if you do that, then they can't really attack. And they can't get rid of vanities. So if they're using a deck which relies on it, then they're pretty much fucked. Right, Wall Ravine Light. You can say they've got a monster which is 3,000. Then basically you can just say you can pay 3,000 life points, and monsters which have 3,000 life points can't attack if it's less or equal. So say you give them Lava Golem and you say, oh, 3,000 life points, you take away 3,000, it can't attack. So if they get like a sick card, you can just use this and they can't attack. So this deck is mainly just storing and taking life points off each turn by effects, and it's pretty sick. I don't think I've lost with it yet, and if you watch, I've versed like Slifer and stuff like that. So it is pretty sick, and I'm gonna have to end this video anyway because I'm running out of power. So that's it, guys. Adios.